Morning everyone. Katusubire tuli fine. Tugenda kuba tugezaako okulaba ki kye tuyinza okufuna mu katale leero. So hope everyone is well. Okay. Gold after Fomc, we are seeing gold trying to break it back into this big range gye tubaddemu okumala ebbanga between 1816, 67, 68 here and 1835. So your range enene eno gye tulimu, we are stuck in since I think last month. So tugezaako okulaba nga gye tutambuliramu. Wherever we go down then we go up, buli we tugitachinga wansi nga tukomawo twambuka like that. So twakomyewo ne tu retestinga this low 1808, then ne tukomawo mu the same range. So kikyensuubira, I think we can continue to this range sinachindi okubreakinga above or through. Ekyo kyensuubira ku gold. Then tujja kuba tulaba ki ekiyinza okuddako. Naye nga for now we are forming a support, retesting the previous resistance levels over support levels. Inzo gamba we are retesting this level. When you go to the smaller time frame, or when you go to 2H, olabanga this level twaji retestingako emirundi egiwera. It acted as support here, we faked out netukomawo, then it acted as support again, netu breaking and netukomawo netuji breakinga. Here it has been resistance, rejecting the same level. Esawa zinene egezaako kolanga support level. So this 2 hour ebulako only 45 minutes this candle, meaning if really doesn't break out ku dakika. Someone said no audio, really? Hello. Okay. So generally we are expecting more until kufuna support wano with this bullish momentum. Then it is like a retest to this level so that we can continue higher. At least we reacted on this up closing candle, this order block okulanga tufuna reaction. So I'm still looking for bullishness. No kiralo olw'okuba fundamentally akatale kayinza okuba kaagala gundi. Tulaba bw'oba obadde ogoberera FMC, they announced hikes of interest rates. Badde basuubira 0.5% and the Fed made it to 0.7%. So meaning nti 0.7% yabadde unexpected, naye nga bw'otunuulira data yabadde already people were expecting it. So Madam wetereze. If you can hear me, type yes in the chat. If you can hear me, type yes in the chat. Type yes if you can hear me. Okay. Madam wetereze, I think tuli clear. So, ketanonyo, let me see here. Yeah, like the stream here. Okay. So, yeah, like the stream. Chetubadde tugezaako okugamba nti according to the fundamentals, FOMC, what we expect the ekyabaddewo nti hikes zineno zabadde expected, wadde media abadde egamba nti they expect 0.5, naye bw'otunuulira major players like companies like JP Morgan zaadde ze expecting a 0.75 interest rate increase. So kati I think they had already priced in this. Kyovola anti gold yasooka naka, then ne alyoka yambuka. This was the Oramala CPI. Ne ba-announcing CPI on Friday. Ne bagamba simanya inflation yeyongedde. Kyali kimanyikiddwa nti bwe wabanga government egenda kubeera, Bank of Federal Reserve inayo meeting egenda ku increasing interest rates. And if they increase interest rates, meaning the dollar is strong, then kitegeza they are going to have a weak US, stock market, equities, metals, ebyo now manya nti bigenda kuplummetinga. So which they did. However, after that, nga bamaze pricing in that, kitegeeza wabaddewo interest rates okuzisoma tezaabadde nnyo na impact y'amaanyi, kyova atwadde turangingiramu eno ogundi. However, ekyabadde kirina okuddako ku speech ya Jerome Powell, the Fed chair Powell, yabadde alina okubuulira abantu ki ekiriwo, economy eyimiridde etya. Era speech eyo okuvaayo ng'agamba fear ya recession, there is recession fears, inflation yeyongera, they don't know if they can curb it to what they are anticipating. So wabaddewo awo nga waliwo gundi, so meaning nti byonna bye baadde babala baadde tebakyabala FOMC interest rates. No, now the speech, what next? So bwabanga inflation is still persisting, meaning nti there is need for hedge, like hedge assets like gold, okubanga bateekamu sente zaabwe. Gold inflation ye affecting a dollar, meaning dollar ebeera weak. Then they had wabadde anticipating a singa bwebanga inflation is persisting, you could see this pump. So that is where we are now. We are just getting a retest. I think we can go lower to this level, then okulabanga tweyongerayo. So if not today, next week maybe, kubanga week ebadde volatile, ebadde mu volume nene, then we can anticipate next week okubanga tewaliyo nnyo mawulire, okubanga tugenda kubatambula normally. But my bias on gold, it is a buy, no doubt. Ngenda kuba ntunuulira noonya buys on gold to continue making new highs as we are breaking structure levels. Otunuulira, we had this structure level which we are breaking right now. Let me first remove the drawings to have a structure bwetambula. Yeah. We are still making lower lows and lower highs. So eno ye yabadde inflation, inflation readings, CPI, anti CPI erimu ebintu bibiri. Increase in prices of goods means ebintu bitambula, like ebintu economy growing, kitegeeza people are going to spend, money is going to increase velocity webanga there is that that high prices wezibanga nyingi, abantu babeera bagenda kukola ki, kubanga sente zitambula ziva kuono zidda kuono. Ekyo kye kyandibadde ye interpretation ya high prices. However, it is not that bobo chibaze, it is not the thing. The major thing is nti buli wabeerawo inflation ye nene ate buli wabeera prices nga nyingi kibeera kitegeeza inflation. Then if you're in the chat typing something, my chat is not working. Type in the chat if you can hear me. Okay, yeah. Hey, okay. Lubega Frank, Kulubale, Angel, Ivan, Griffin, Paile. Okay, Kalunji Yunus. No, we can't hear you. Loud and clear. Tuli Muchiyumba, Candlestick EJ, Kalunji Yunus, yes. You can hear me. David Mulindwa, a namesake. Okay, I think tuli clear. Yeah, okay, thank you. So interest rates, abantu bamanya nti bweziba inflation levels basoka ne basoma prices nga ziraga ziri waggulu, meaning nti people thought they were going, that is good for economy. Bwezibanga prices ziri waggulu, the rest of money, sente zitambuza emikono, meaning they can economy tambula bulungi. However, ekyo interpretation nere yavaayo ngeraga nti naye inflation rates ate zeeyongedde nnyo. Inflation eyo uncertainty mu katale, it is not good for the economy. Kitegeeza ate ebintu bigenda kubeera bya bbeeyi ebyo byonna. So this is where we had liquidity here, ne bajja ne bamu raidinga, then we started going down, breaking this structural lows zetwade tulimu, then to continue lower, making lower lows. So we have been making lower lows. Kati chicho olaba, we have broken this structure high, which is the previous high. Tukomyewo trying, kitegeza singa tubadde bakukira twandibadde we would have made lower lows. However, what are we doing now? Tukola higher lows and higher highs. Kati chicho kola ekyogira, then it means either prices zaagala kuongera ku retesting these levels oba okweyongera. Fundamentally gambye nti the situation in the market now is bad for the economy. It's bad for the economy. Inflation is bad. No need to hold the dollar kubanga bobo ina cash ngo ina paper money means ogenda ku losing value through inflation. Sente zo buli mwaka, if you hold 1 million, ekitegeeza interest rate, inflation webeera ku 8.6 eya gundi eya US 8.6. Kitegeeza your money is losing value by 8.6 every year. Bobeera n'akakadde oluzinga 8.6 zibeera meka? Emitwalo 8. You're losing, ndowooza kyekyo, losing emitwalo 8 buli mwaka. Kyokka nga singa oziteeka mu bank interest rates ze bagenda okuwa eri 3%, singa oziteeka mu bank ogenda funa 3%. Kati oluzinga 8.6 bw'okuziholdinga n'oziteekayo interest gy'ofuna eri 3%, ekinene nnyo. Ngezezanga bayongeza kubanga kati eri 1.7 ye minimum lending rate eya banks. Kati kitegeeza bo interbank rates, kati bo bwebanga eno ye rate yaabwe, kitegeeza gweolina kufuna ddaba at least okugira, meaning nti you're losing at least if you put your money in the bank n'oziteeka mu bank ogenda kuba oluzinga 5.6% every year nga wadde bakuwadde interest eno. So holding cash tezina makulu. Alright, interest rates kitegeeza dollar is trash. Cash is trash bw'obanga ozirina, naye bw'oba tozirina it is king. So kyengezaako gamba nti people now will rush into assets as hedging naddala gold, real estate, something like that. So that's why I believe gold are likely okufuna bullish momentum okulaba nga tweyongera waggulu, breaking these liquidity levels, liquidity highs, okulaba nga retesting these higher levels. So ekyo kyensuubira nti we are likely okubanga tugenda kyusa this downtrend gye tubaddemu, eno correction enene gye tubaddemu, if we break this structure, if we break this consolidation saawa zino gye tulimu, singa tugirana eno, we are likely okubreakinga this downtrend okulaba nga tutandika okweyongera waggulu olwa fundamentals. So that's why nti even yesterday nade I'm bullish on gold. Week ejja yonna ngenda kuba noonya bullish momentum. Bwe mba noonya sales kitegeeza nyina kuba ku area of interest, just nga playing kyenyinza okugamba nti retraces. Ngenda kuba noonya retraces zokka, pullbacks ezo nga just ziri gone. So already mbadde ndi mweno trade here on 4H, not on 4H, on 2H, kubanga nga bwe ngambye nti we had this area, it is like a breakout, a retest. So I expect a continuation to make a new high, and yabadde just pull back from an area of interest. Bogenda ku small time frame, we had another block already. This is another block. Naye bogenda ku small time frame wabaddewo reason lwaki tuyinza okureactingira waneeno. So right now I expect to break out okweyongerayo at least to these price sensitive areas, at least either waneeno, naye nga I believe we are going leero tuyinza okukoonako ku 1870. So this is my target, psychological level 1870. So ekyo kyengenda okubanga ntunuulidde. If maybe we break below, singa tulemererwa ne tujja ne tu breakinga below and retraced, then we continue taking out this liquidity left, maybe okufuna better buys to continue. Naye nga if we don't break and retest, kineno kiri nti if sigenda kupapa kuteekamu sales, sigenda papa teekamu sales olw'okuba tu break nze waneeno. Njagala sell ejja, because it can be like this, or it can be a breakout etali nungi. Naye if we break out like this, of course my stops are here down. kitegeeza mba nviiramu wano to continue down. So I want to get this with the retest here to continue down, maybe retesting at these lows or to take out this liquidity down. Chichengenda okubanga ntunuulidde if we break below. So sells ngenda kubeera very careful, buys ngenda kubeera aggressive. Kuba siraba lwaki nsonga to correcting this move. Tewaliwo fundamentals ziraga nti we have to correct this move down. That's why I'll be looking for more buys. Let me even add in the risk. Let me add in the risk, then tulabenga tayongera bwoba olinayo ekibuuzo kyoyinza okwogera. I'm in this trade. Ngenda kwongeramu kuba I put in the limited gundi wadde ebulayo kandi gundi ndala naye if I go to 4H etandika butan, so it's like making a lower wick. Wow, this one is rejecting, this one closed a weak bearish candle, this one. So I expect this one to break the high to continue. So when I went to 2H, I didn't go to even kubanga mbadde nfunye already entry ku 2H. So it didn't need me to go to smaller time frame. Already 2H ebadde mpadde entry nungi. Let me first add in my risk. I'm keeping my risk intact, just mbadde ntaddemu small risk. So kati I'm adding in more buys. Okay. So that is it. I'll be concentrating on gold mainly. But this is my trade. I expect a continuation at least to 1870. That is my target. However, wetandika okufuna rejections mweno area of interest. This is my area of concern that I can start taking some these are too many pips, 200 and something. Nebwemba sizikute zonna waneno already mbera mu 1 to 2, almost 1 to 3. Then I can take some partials. Then waneno I can take some partials. Almost if I get 1 to 2, I will take partials. 1 to 2. Then I take my first target. Then I let the others to run. Dabe ngenda kuba ntunuulira monitoring how it will be behaving at this price if it continues in my direction. So that is what I'll be looking at. So situnudde nnyo ku smaller time frame because there was no need. Of course, mbadde nfunye confluence yange at a higher, time frame. Stop loss ziri waneno wansi. If we start breaking below, oba singa enokande, but not. I think we can continue. Sijaga kuba 4H, my confluence is on the 4H hour. 4H GBP JPY. So labe chicheri mukola. Yen ebadde ne interest rates leero nayo. Yen ebadde ne interest rates. Neggulo twabadde ne pound ne interest rates. Of course pound increased. Nga bw'omanyi FMC nayo ne pound yabadde ne FMC ne yen yabadde ne FMC leero. So meaning ti eno week ebadde ya government kulaba ng'ekola zi interest rates. Ezo zonna banks ez'enjawulo zibadde mu interest rates. So kiki kyensuubira? The same nti already dollar nje expecting okubeera weak, ate yen eri very weak, although yesterday yabadde n'amaanyi mangiko, eggulo yabadde pumpinga yen. When you go to JEXI, it was moving very well yesterday. However, leero njisuubira okubeera weaker. Yesterday ndozo jiraba, we had a pullback yesterday. Generally it is very weak. Then I think we can continue. Eno yabadde expectation ya increasing interest rates. People were thinking that buli ensi zonna ziri mu increasing interest rates. Then ne yen oba Japan, government of Japan bank, it is BOJ, nayo eri like oku increasing its interest rates from negative. Japan eri ku negative 1%. Kitegeeza sente z'obwoziteeka mu banka, you have to pay interest to the bank, not the bank to pay you. So they were anticipating this nti bank egenda kuva mu negative, at least yokatinga ziberenga zero, nga bw'olaba Switzerland we yakoze from negative something edde ku negative 0.5% interest rates. Oku increasing, meaning to increase by 0.5%. Kyetaakoze, meaning bweba teyakikoze ekyo, it means abantu kyebadde, of course abadde basuubira okusigala ngeri in the same thing, like okubanga bwogenda ku Forex Factory badde basuubira obutayongeza, naye ku scenario eriwo bonna ensi ziri mu kwambusa. Kati bw'ogattako sentiment nti Japanese yen eri weak, it is still very weak. Then ne dollar kwejja amaanyi is weak due to inflation. Kiki kyosuubira? For me, I think we can continue lower. We can continue to buy yen pairs. So maybe if it is to come back, eyinza okujja waneeno previous support levels, okufuna more liquidity, okweyongerayo wansi. Ekyo kyensuubira. So tuyinza okulaba waneeno essaawa zineeno, we are still very bullish. Not very, but at least we are in a correction. Kitegeeza tuyinza okulaba more strength in a yen. However, generally yo eri weak. Kati kyekimu nti ojja kulaba pound ng'eyambuka, then ebeere ne some corrections olw'okuba nti yen egezaako okuretestinga zineeno levels. Si gundi yokka, other pairs, EJ, CAD Japanese yen, AJ, so many pairs. I think we can buy if they are strong. It depends on an individual currency. Oyinza okwesanga ng'eyo currency ate yo eri weaker than yen. So ekyo kyengenda okubanga mplayinga ku GBP, JPY. Ngenda kuba noonya buys, naye essaawa zino akatale kakyali mu correction, meaning we can have a retest to these levels, then etandika, because we had this rejection candle, this doji eyabadde ey'amawulire agabaddewo ku makya. Kati twetaaga conceptualization of the news, then tutandika okulaba nga tuddamu to breaking, nga tufune candle ezinyirira eziri better. This is an ugly candle. Eno candle tomanyi kiki kyegenda kukola, saagala giyingirirako. Njagala at least tufune corrections, maybe back to this level, oba better candles ezigenda otuwa correction, otuwa perception ennungi mu katale. So nandibadde njagala tukomewoko wansi wano. So something like this, fune better candles ezinyirira ezitayina weeks nene, then manya nti ezino candle then tujja kuba tutandika okukola ki, if we get rejections somewhere, ne bwe tuba tetutuuse wano, ne bwe tuba tuli wanene ne tufunayo candles eziprinting ezibridging out this, then I think we can continue. If we don't, then ngenda kuba noonya buys waggulu wanene. I'll be looking for buys at least on the break of this level. So buys above here over a retest of this level to continue. Manyanti, if we retest, then we shall be continuing and breaking this high, no breaking this liquidity. Here it just rejected ku major order block, but I think reaction enungi ejja kubeera eno waggulu. So we have an opportunity to trade this range either from here to this oba wano okutuuka eno waggulu. Bw'obalamu eyo range eyinza okuba ng'eri about 170 pips okuva wano eno wansi kweno level. So if you get a good breakout, it will give you good pips. Then bw'oba wano eno about 400 pips, 40, 400. So you don't need to rush. Just linda olabe nandyagadde correction before we move up, kuba kijja kuba kituwa gundi ennungi. Ekyo kyenyinza okubanga ntunuulidde ku GJ. So sigenda ate nti tugenda kola bwetti. If we are to come here, I want to take that opportunity. Nsobola nti okutekinga this opportunity to this level. Zineno pips nyingi, pips ziri mu 100. Lwaki nninda ejje wanene eryoke ekkirire? No, nze njagadde nnyina okunoonya engeri ki gye nnyinza okutaking out this opportunity, ningenda nayo up to these reaction areas. Let us learn how to use those, unless you are a swing trader. Bw'oba oli swing trader ng'oyagala ranges nene, maybe for you want to pick this. For example, here twa breaking the structure gye tubadde tetubreakinga, then ne tukomawo mu rejection area, mu area of interest which is here, ne tu droppinga. If you want to catch these moves, oli free. Naye bw'obanga oli scalp onoonya ya lunaku, setup eya kabi olunaku, then you don't need to wait to the market to come here. How can you take the advantage? Bwe tubanga tuli one ne tu breakinga, how can you take that advantage? Bwe tuba tutuuse wano eno, maybe if we come back here ne tu failing oku breaking again, then you can take the opportunity to this level, these lows. Ekyo kye nandigambye. Naye bwe tuba nga teturetestinze waneeno nga tukyagezaako okukkirira, if we don't come back to this level to reject, then I'll still be looking for a retest to continue up. Naye leero gambye nti eno doje eno si nnungi ya kunoonyezaako bulungi, unless nga maybe twambuke kyovula agamba nti tuddeyo waggulu waneeno failinge oku breaking again. After that, kubanga egenda kuba printing ze candles eziri better, candles ezitayina doji, we shall feel this week if we come back something like this. Tugeze tukomyewo mweno area, then to rejectinga, taking out liquidity. Then after that, yeah, you can take a trade single ofuna rejection candles. Banga kati emaze okujjawo wano otunuulira bodies zinene ngeri kijogera. Naye if not so, if we don't do this, netwongera kukkirira, wanene I'll be looking for sales if we do this. Kitegeeza we are rejecting this level again, this order block. We are rejecting it. Kitegeeza there is more sales on this supply zone. Singa tukola kineno netulema okuclosing above, netweyongerayo, I'll be looking for sales. However, meaning then I'll be looking for such candles, weak bullish candles, then infune sell candles. Kineno change okubanga nonya, because this is a supply zone, it is an order block. However, nsuubira nti singa tugiddamu ne tugibreakinga through, then we can continue up. Singa tukkirire sawa zino nga ne bwe tukkirira nga tetunnagiclickingamu, then I'll be looking for retest, kubanga kati enekyali area of interest. Sinnalowooza nti egenda kukola ki? Egenda kukkirira lumu eno gigi. Naddala according to fundamentals. Then wano nja kuba nnoonya pullback retest to continue up to this area, even to break above to continue. Ekyo kye bwe ntyo akatale bwe ngenda attackinga. Okay. Katulabe mu chat if we have any question. Okay, so ndabe ku gold trade yange. Possibility of failing at 4H week buys on gold. Check Volatile index indicator in relation to NAS. Okay. At 150K, I need a monitor, a mentor for mentorship. 150 a songa, take a whole video. Maybe you can get someone. Okay, Jakabi. Anyonjo, well done everyone. Morning Winnie. Nanga, well done to me you. Possibility of feeling that for each week. Yeah, week chemba dengezaako okunyonyola nti tulina weeks bidi side ne side. So bw'olaba 4H eri side ne side eriwa gyegenda okufiringa. Already ku 4H we have this order block je tuli mukola ki mu reactingirako. You can take this, you can take this total order block over this one. Tuli mu reactingira wanene. So kati webuze, can we break above or can we go to retest this? Generally we are bullish. Bolaba this candle, we are bullish. Eno yabadde ya Fomc ya pound yesterday kusaa 8. Kati esaawa zino eno yabadde ya Japan. Kiraga kinti yen is, pound is stronger than the yen. Mu zonal interest rate tradings, yen yabadde bullish. Bullish here, bullish here. Now, ekyebuuzibwa egenda kukola ki? Kitegeeza momentum oba sentiment eri bullish. However, how can you tackle the bullishness waneno? Oyingirira kweno rejection, then your target erina kubeera one. Kati bw'ona targetinga this higher order blocks oba gundi price sensitive areas zineno higher, kitegeeza tuyinza okujjaana eno ne rejectinga. We can come back here ne rejectinga. So kati ogwo your target, your main focus is here. Nero ojja kuba otunuulira how can I get these 100 and something pips. So kati nze idea yange bwe tubanga we can reject on this ne tukola continuation to retest these lows. Ndozo olaba okuva etwa break nze waneno tetunafunayo wadde twafunye no high volume volatility candle, tetunafunayo red closed candle oba down closing candle jo retestinga this low. Oba okujja mu order block oba mu areas of supply zones zineno tewaliwo kuva etwa breaking the structure. So kiki kyemba nsuubira ebintu bibiri nga bwegambye, either okujja ne to rejectinga okudda retestinga this last down closing candles areas zinene zirimu demand, oba waneno we to rejectingira, oba okusooka okujjawo wo wennyini then ne tulyoka tukola ki twambuka. Kati possibility eri nze ayagala buys ayina bias ya buys nti singa tetusooka genda ano, if we come back and we reject here kibeera kibi, alright, we are rejecting more supplies here, people are selling buli wetuka neno, so they are thinking prices are better at equilibrium to sell more. Kitegeeza sell pressure egenda kweyongera. So pressure egenda kweyongera, meaning we had a push bogenda ku Fibonacci levels nti we had this is an equilibrium level yetulimu. You can take this or you can take the low, tuli ku almost equilibrium level. So if we go higher to the premium, kitegeeza nti they want to sell higher at this premium to sell more. Kati ekyo kyentunuulira, do they want to sell more nga bapushing a price to better prices to sell more, or they want to accumulate to continue up? Because if they come here and they are rejecting already to reject, this is just now a rejection which is on the price sensitive areas. Orders zibadde waneno already. We have an order block here. Jetapinzemu orders ezo zili taken. So if we come back nera ne to rejecting, means supply zone ba sellers banji okuconcentratinga ku buys nga ba sellers banji tekikola makulu. So mweyo scenario nandyagadde nze ndabe ki, nandyagadde ndabe nga bwemba nnoonya buys naddala nange ku premium levels, like ku discount levels which are premium, tuleme kusooka genda waneeno, they come back to accumulate more on these lower levels. This is now an accumulation. If we first come here and to rejecting, these are now accumulating they are accumulating orders to continue selling lower. But here, if they come first here, together they want to first, they are accumulating more buys to continue up. They are buying less. They want to push the price to buy to buy more at a lower price. Then bajje n'amaanyi mangi okweyongera waggulu. Already tutapinze mweno order block tekyalina makulu. So if we come back ne to rejecting kitegeeza it is now not just the order block tugitapinzemu, it is a supply zone. Already we tulaba ano, it has been a supply zone. It is a very sensitive area. 165 500 166 very sensitive. It is a supply zone. So kati if we want to pass through this supply zone, nandyagadde tufune more correction amaanyi, tufune abajaasa okuva eri wansi ku base, tubagambe waliwo abatulyawo maaso, abasajja batukomezaawo nti kati tulumbe, awo bajja kulumba n'amaanyi. Naye singa bajja ne baddamu ne bakola attempt ne babazaayo, chances nyingi nti bagenda bawerekera kuba kati gwe kitwale nga omujasi omusajja ali waneeno ozze akubye n'okomawo ajja kumanya nti ekitegeeza emabega eno waliwo webakola ki, waliwo beesi yaabwe, kati bagenda kujja bakuwerekera ne ku beesi bakuyiseewo. Singa oba tozze kukola ki, obanga abawadde sigino nti waneeno tuyinawo beesi, kati bo bagenda kuva eno n'amaanyi bakuyise ku beesi okujja okutwalira ddala mpaka ku zino lows. However, singa eno rejection yesooka ne bajja ne bakomawo wansi, so meaning they are accumulating more in any area waneeno. So if we don't tap into this supply zone and we first come back, ngenda kuba noonya buys in any area, sigenda kunoonya sell. Kubanga mbamanyi they are accumulating, they want more volume to continue higher anywhere. So ngenda kuba noonya ka rejection okukola continuation. However, singa bajja ne basooka they tap here first, it means no, tebakyayinayo nnyo, tebadde tebaagala ku accumulating for buys. No, they were tricking buyers okubalaga nti tugenda ku breaking, they can break out. Kati sagala just tukomemu eno area, I want to take out this liquidity ali mu eno zone. So if we get this liquidity, kubanga here we didn't take any liquidity, we just tapped into. Singa tetukomawo ku retesting ano okweyongerayo, then I'll be looking for sales after picking liquidity mu zino areas oba kweno gap eri waneeno. So ngenda okuba noonya nti how can we break out here? Kitegeeza njagala break out etamenya mateeka if I'm to take buys higher here. Eina okubeera nga buli kimu bwabanga mujasi toleeta buneeno obu inaleetera ddala bali bagolola bani ani meje no one Katumba Wamala gwe twagala yabalumba oyo Kuraije bajeno be twagala be babalumba, toleeta buneeno bu SPC simanya gundi. Kati if I'm to take buys here, kubanga esobola okujja neeyitawo waneeno, siga nti tesobola. Naye I'll be careful if I'm taking buys before retesting, at least before getting a red candle. I'll be very careful to take buys if I don't first get a red candle over a down closed candle. Alright, kubanga ba buyers bagezezaako ne babagira. So I would love to first get a red candle over anything, a down closing candle, anything. Then ntandika okulaba nga tukomyewo. Kineno kijja kuba kiraga they have accumulated more orders, they have more volume, tebakyalina kye beetaaga wano wansi. Singa batandika okujja, kitegeeza ano bagenda kuyitawo bulungi. Then I'll be looking for the price to tap here. Naye singa sifuna kineeno, then netandika kwambuka bwambusi, sigenda kubeera gundi ku taking a trade unless nga nfunye candle a breaking out nga temenya mateeka. If we continue mweno area, njagala tu breaking bulungi nnyo because I trade breakouts ye gundi yange. Then eno kande ddako eno kubanga esose nekola week wansi, then for a continuation. Kati ekyebuuzibwa, do we have the volume to do that? Is it today? Kubanga amawulire pound yamaze, yen yamaze, kati kimawulire volume egenda kuvaawa. Kitegeeza neera nyina okunoonya high volume, very high volume time frames, like nga London opening oba New York opening, sinza taking a trade yeno nga engeri gye wataliyo nnyo mawulire gayinza ku affecting this pair. So ekyo ye plan yange. Naye singa tugezaako before ne tujja waneeno ne taking out liquidity ne tutakola kyensuubira oba ne tukikola ne tuddayo wansi, tugeze ne tatapinga mweno order naye ne tujja waneeno kweno level ne tu breakinga eyinza breakinga obulungi naye eno eyokubiri eno erina engeri gye breakingamu eyokubiri eno eneegaana okugira ebiseera ebisinga tekola bulungi era oyinza okwesanga ng'ekola bweti then nekola equal highs then netandika droppinga back kati waneeno wengenda okunoonyeza trade if we do this wamanya kati eneefuuse kattiro waneeno they are likely to push even lower. So I'll be looking for sales if we don't first get this netujja netwambuka bwambuzi netukola kineno then I'll be looking for sales manya nti eno egaanye. So kati webuuze egenda kufiiringa wano egenda wano, meaning if you're looking buys it is short lived, if you're looking for sales it might be short lived kubanga kati tuli mu kattiro waneeno no trade zone kiri gyoli bw'olabanga gwogera naye nze bwe ntyo bwe ngenda approachinga gundi GJ kitegeeza leero Friday amaaso gayinza obutagibaako nnyo mpaka ng'empadde direction. Okay, gold is retracing. Yeah. Then this is 2 hour yaka open. This is 4 hour 2 hour yaka openinga. Yeah, maybe nayingidde mangu. Then kaninde ndabe if it breaks this low, then start stop mweri. Nayenga I expect to continue higher at least your if we fail to get out, if we get out this trade, then I'll see how I can give my trade a second chance. Maybe until we break this low chovolaba, this is where my trade is very invalid. If not, then we can continue higher. This 2 hour yaka openinga 4 hour echabuzayo to maybe 150 minutes. So katulabe eno bweneekola. Yeah, bwabaawo mpozi ng'olina peya tubuulirako nti nze ndaba eno nze ntunuulidde eno then ne tulaba nga tweyongerayo. Olabe chart. Okay. You want to learn how to make millions. Money investment buli omu alina kyagira. Breaking the brick wall needs bigger push from down. Yes, bwe tubanga tuli ba ku breaking this brick wall on GJ kitegeeza tulina kufuna at least amaanyi agagenda okubanga ga supporting gundi breakout eno. Yeah, tulina kusooka kufuna ku maanyi okuvako wano wansi then tulyoke twambuke if we are to break this supply zone. So if not, yeah, there you go. On Friday, just be careful kubeera nga olinda what you want to happen and never hesitate to take trade ku kikyolinze. If this happens, then I expect this. If this happens, eno scenario 1, if this happens, nandyagadde breaking ddala and it retests to continue. If not, for those are the buys. If not, then nejja neyambuka bwambusi nga tesoose kukola kino, then njagala eyambuke taking out liquidity, then sandyagadde esooke kutuuka aneeno. Bwetuuka aneeno, then these are of course levels esobola okureactingirako. Mbadde njagala esooke ejje wano then eyambuke ku eno taking eno trade. So bw'eneeyambuka wano eno kitegeeza eri likely okureactingira wano oba wano eno. kati mba nfiiriddwa eno trade naye singa esooka nejja wano chances nyingi jijje okuddamu okufuna pullback ng'etuuse mu zino areas ebbiri either wano oba waneeno chances nyingi pullback eno eyinza okubanga tetugenda kutuuka eno wansi we might not come back to these lows naye chances nyingi okureactingira wano kati njagala ndabe eno bwe mba sifunye mukisa gugifuna then ate eno eya wano nsobola okugikolamu sente nandyagadde tusooke tuve eno wansi then tulyoke twambuke tulyoke tukkirire if we are to come here ekyo kye nandyagadde. Okay. Guys, like the stream. Bobanga oli mupya subscribing. Let us push our stream. Buliro like yonna gyoleka ku stream. Every like buliro nyigaka like kitegeeza nti ogezaako okubuulira olaba naawe bw'obanga gwe mulundi gwo ogwokubiri ogwokusatu kitegeeza you're getting some value here. Eyinza okuba si gye wandisinza okwagala of the highest quality naye nga at least you're keeping up with us. So bwo clickinga like eyo bwo subscribinga bwo commentinga kitegeeza YouTube egenda kuba pickinga those engagements ebeerenga eragirira abantu abalala nti munnaye waliwo stream esobola okuyamba gy'osobola okugendako mu Uganda aboogera Oluganda because they pick these IP addresses. Balaba munna Uganda ky'omulala ali mu kunoonya related videos in that bw'abeera nga alaba wali basobola okumurefalingira ne bamugaa waliwo neeno girabe tomanya value ki gy'agenda funamu manya abasinga bwe batyo twa pickinga this obeera oli mu kusearchinga ne bakurefalingira kweno video and we appreciate kubanga ga mazima we are growing to an unexpected level. We did this just for our community kubanga tuina we tusobola okudda in case someone is missing not is missing naye singa omuntu aba has missed abantu bali busy abantu bali mu kunoonya sente abantu bali mu kuyiriba singa oba mu kuyiriba eyo oba toyina ka data oba oli mu kukola ki then nobanga weesanze nga wandi ate tubadde toyina wokomawo okulaba church happenings. So netugamba no, let us at least put it on YouTube kubanga okustoringa this data eno zibeera GB nyingi okustoringa zineno GB nyingi zibeera mu GB number atebereza nga osindika ebintu bino everyday GB mu kitundu 2 ng'obistoringa ku simu yo oba ku laptop yo everyday. Kati YouTube storingira this data in that bw'oba missing out, yeah, you can come back nokola ki nobanga you can have a look. And I would encourage you, if you can be here live, china momentum gye kikuwa, china that encouragement gye kikuwa, china engeri gye kibeeramu ekyenjawulo okusinga ng'oli ku recorded oba ku replay. But leave a like, leave a comment, tulabe kiki tuyinza okubanga. So subscribing, yeah, let us push our stream at least guno mwezi tukole 500 subs. Yeah, for the past 4 months okubanga we are making 500 banji kibatwalidde emyaka. Even I've seen so many who have streamed for over years, a year nga tanaweza 500 subs. So yeah, this is an achievement. Tukoma okubuilding a community, that is when we build the awareness. Kijja twangwira aliwo gwe nadde ngamba nti je tukoma okubeera nga tuli wamu nga tulina community enene awareness, then kijja kwangwira okunyonyola, even if you want to solicit capital, even if you want to explain something, even if you want to teach someone, ng'oli amanyi awulidde ku forex ali exposed nga you think you can train, you can teach, kijja mwanguyira kubanga already oba omuzadde oba ani okugamba nti okay nange kansome forex, nange kankole kineeno, kubanga it is now kati kizibu ogamba mu South Africa nti abantu baziwa, it is now like an idol. If you're not a sportsman mu South Africa, if you're not a movie actor, then trading yeringa gwe mulimu gw'abavubuka, sina abavubuka ogw'abantu ogu yeringa redeemer bw'oba toyina talent ndoza trading buli omu gwatunulira. Now if not so, kati ffe mu Uganda tewaliwo that exposure kubanga eri bakikoze, they have seen successful people, it is a norm, they are like their idols. Nga bw'olaba neeno nti abantu baagala kubeera nga Shiba, baagala kubeera nga Winnie Nwagi, osanga oli ayambala nga Winnie Nwagi, obuuza oli mu restaurant, oli celebrity. Okay, so kati they are like celebrities abali mu trading, kati abantu baagala kubeera nga bo. However mu Uganda tekinnabeerawo, so kyetukoma okukola community eyawamu, gye tukoma okukola awareness, kigenda twanguyira naffe okubanga tutambulira mu that business. Ekyenayagala ku trading nti tewali selfishness, no, kubanga akatale tukola kali abroad, ne bwogamba nti okoze emitwalo 10 akakadde obeera kanyanja katini nnyo mu sea, you're a small fish in the sea. So tewali kyokola katale, tewaliwo gwogenda kujjako sente za muntu, nera bw'olaba olinga ali envious for another trader, manyi oyo just omutima gwe bwe guti, kubanga tewali you, it is you or you, gwofunamu gwe nga gwe, tewaliwo mulala. If Kaija is making money, then you should be a confirmation nti nawe you're going to make it. If Wilbur is making money, if Win is making money, it is a confirmation chikulaga bulazi nti nawe it is just a time. Toyinza kubeera gundi n'ogamba nti nga mulimu noga gundi ye bamuwadde amadala ye balinyisa bagundi nze, no. Waneeno gy'olaba olinga alinnye eddala. Nabadde ninako stream ya Festo gyendiko, abatamanyi Festo is I think he's the most successful trader gwe tulina mu Uganda, retail trader, like trader wada trading crypto. I think he's the most successful trader gwe mmanyi, simanyi bw'oba olina omulala gw'omanyi. Yabadde alina gundi Zoom gy'akola ng'ayogera ku metaverse, mainly yabadde ayogera ku metaverse ne biki like AI biki ebigenda okwapeninga mu metaverse, naye ng'olaba people are very green and they were excited ne bagamba bannaye. Waliwo omwami omwe yagambye nti my boys were always challenging me, ndaba bills z'amasanyaze zeeyongera, internet ewaka bills zeeyongera nga simanyi, kumbe babeera bo ku games, bagula zineeno games, like they play these games, they play the games. Kati jjukira obeera buli saawa oli ku, they need internet eri very fast, zitwala data kubanga graphics zibeera ziri very speedy, so obeera weetaaga very good connection. Kati muli neŋŋamba people they don't realize, you imagine nga exposure baddewo. In fact mu Asia nalabye gundi gaming mu Asia, ndoza ba Asians be basinga okukola gaming, those gaming gundi. Over 1.5 billion people are gamers. 1.5, almost 100 and something, sijukira numbers, stella quarter numbers, but I just know the statistics. Nengambo Asia yesinga, then US ndowooza something like that. Africa tebaba babala na babala ba gamer tebaba manyi. So and they are making a living out of it. So exposure yo nti onakula amanyi nti njagala beera kino, exposure omuntu okula nga agamba njagala kubeera muyimbi, njagala kubeera, kimuwa courage okubeera successful kubanga ateekayo amaanyi ne bw'aba nga failings agamba I'll come back. Naye you imagine nga yeggwe litmus nga gwe buli omu gwatunuulirako as we are doing now. Buli omu ffe baatunulako, naye if there were 10 streamers mu Luganda oba mu Uganda, even if they are not in Luganda, nga you know nti ogundi yakoze bw'ati eno yabadde, you just know nti kisoboka. So that is my argument nti let us build the community together. Tewali munnakenya agenda to buildingira, tewaliwo mu South Africa agenda, nawo waliwo abatandika ne bagana naye tukole kino ekintu. Let us do this, let us push. So je tukoma okubeera nga tuli wamu, that is the more validity trading is. That is how we should inspire others. Kijja kwanguyira n'okurifaringa omuntu n'omugana nange njagala kukola trading. Tolaba kino, tolaba bannayuganda abagira, tolaba aliwo yampereza message n'agamba I didn't know that even Ugandans can do this. So kati you can refer to someone omugana tolaba nti this is happening. So that is it. Nze ye idea yange. So it is just a matter of liking the stream, tubeere nga tutambulira wamu. God is, it is rejecting, but saagala ngeri gyali mu accumulating liquidity here. Sikyagala. The more we accumulate more liquidity, kitegeeza there is high probability of possibility y'okudda okurevisiting this level. The more we pile up this liquidity, there is a higher chance of taking it out, either retesting these lows, then to get it. So bwebange rejecting sandyagadde, then tuyina kufuna momentum ewerako okweyongerayo bwe tubanga bakweyongera, but the way we are accumulating liquidity here, it is not good. Naye kirungi nti stop loss mweri, and risky katulabe how we can singeno 4 hour ngenda kuba ntunuulidde nnyo 4 hour eno bwegenda okuclosinga mu 1.5. However, elaga weakness. If we don't break, kitegeeza next 4 hour esobola okujja ne picking this liquidity, then eryoka eyambuka. If we do this, esobola okujja ne picking liquidity nekola week once, then eryoka eyambuka. Sobola okukola kineno. So kati this candle should close bullish. If we close bullish, then teina reason lwaki picking liquidity. So okufuna gundi confirmation enungi, this candle should close at least above this previous candle. If we close above this candle in the next 1.5 hours, then it means we can continue higher. Naye singa tu closing a week bearish, kitegeeza eno kande eddako eri likely picking this liquidity, either sobola n'okwongera okukkirira wansi, okuretesting okujjamu eno order block, then netwambuka. Ekyo kisoboka. So leero oyinza olaba nga twongera wano eno, if luli lubadde tetulinawo this major liquidity where doing that, nga tusuubira tuyinza okujja ano oba wano, then netukomawo mweno order block okweyongera waggulu. Naye singa tulemererwa, kitegeeza we are likely okujja ano kweyongerayo waggulu. Beera dynamic mu katale, tekirina kyekigira kubeera ng'ogamba nti nze ndi mutuufu. Someone said mu Telegram group nti ye God yalekeddawo okuteeka mu stop loss. If you fail to put in a stop loss, olw'okuba atyaba like buli we bajja batekinga stop loss negenda mu direction ye. tomanya leero eyinza obutakomaano leero eyinza obutakomaano gwe woosuubira nti egenda reactingira ewali order block mbweyambuke eyinza okubreakingira ddala nekkirira kati dola z'ekikumi ebibiri olukumi can it hold this drawdown eyo Raja agamba nti you have not lost until you close naye ekyebuuzibwa can your account hold that drawdown tonna losinga I'm not in a loss I've not yet lost until I close this trade oba ne ba close eno either by hitting a stop loss or by close manually naye if I don't close nga ate stadium ne stop loss neyeeyongera okukkirira can my account hold this drawdown kyobanga weebuuza that's why we put in a stop loss regardless tewali ayagala kubeera mu loss naye if you a difference between other people if you don't cut your losses you get bigger losses if you're not comfortable with small losses then just know you get bigger losses so atulinde tulabe ngenda kuba nninze buli ssaawa beera ne plan B how do you want to close this candle to close oyagala ebeere etya gambye nandyagadde ejje at least a closing above this oba bullish as long as we are bullish a closing a bullish then mba nsuubira eddako ku breaking this high teyeetaaga kudda wansi kugira kwambuka however singa tu closing a week bearish oba bearish kubanga asuubira nti egenda kujja closing below here eyinza okujja ne closing within egenda nsuubira okujja if it comes ne closing bearish sobola okujja bweti ati kino kiba kiwa gap eddako kandi eddako okukola ki okusooka okukkirira ne peakinga liquidity then esobola okurejectinga ne yeeyongerayo waggulu neefuuka ya red kitegeeza eba ekukubye stop neefuuka bullish eba emaze okukuba stops ate neeryoka eyambuka kati awo ogambira baneeno ba bloka bakola stop loss hunt no they know ani atamanyi nti you have to put your stops omanyi bameka abatadde wano stop losses kati gwe olw'okuba otaddeyo $10 $100 olowooza batunuulidde gwe no they just know nti waneeno people bagenda oteeka stop losses because of the rejection the breakout this is a retest now if they are to enter here bagenda teeka ano stop losses if you put your stop loss in obeeranga so kati if you put your stop loss here which you should then they just know that kati twongere tukkirire katono wadde twagala kwambuka zineeno sente tugende nazo tulyoke twambuke naye tomanya ate oba bagenda kwambuka bwambusi nakyo tomanya kati gwe bw'onoogaana oteekamu stop loss ate neera eyinza okukkirira bukkirizi either ejje wano oba wano kati you rather get out of the trade n'ogamba nti I'll get in later so you can get in back into a trade anytime kasita obanga omanyi risk yo kikyotaddewo in a day tokozesa full risk wano ne bakuba noddamu n'oteeka waneeno order yo nti I will buy here anti order block noddamu n'oteekamu trade neera ne bakuba kati ezo trades bbiri in a row naye ng'oriskinga bw'oba obadde obala 10% per trade oba 5% oba meka kati already bakubye trades bbiri oli mu 20% drawdown so it is okay bala your risk nti eno trade kanjiteekeko 5% neddako 5% then that is 10% in a day bwe bankuba ezo sidda kubanga neere oyinza okuloza egenda kujjaawo neeyongerayo bweyongezi nekkiriira ddala. So ekyo kibeere mu bwongo nti any trade is a losing trade until it has hit your take profit. Any trade is a losing trade until it hits your take profit. Okay, tulabe mu chart. GJ is pushing. You are right. True, so many people in Asia play video games. Yeah, and they are paid with crypto. So many people abagundi kati baze mu play to earn. So many Asians are in fact in those play to earn. The choices are, if you go to YouTube, no laba documentaries, people were ngoli earning angako even $10 mu mwezi, and they are very kubanga they are techy genetically aba Asia bali techy like they are talented in technology. So they are getting 1,000 a month. They are getting more than this, 10,000, 15,000 per month just playing games. Omanyi okukola kyoyagala. Tebereza okusasula Messi $40,000 buli week olw'okuba akola kyamanyi kyayagala. Okusasula Ronaldo $40,000 buli week eja pound olw'okuba okola kyoyagala. Nebakusasula. You're enjoying, but they are paying you to do what you enjoy. That is what play to earn games is. Just embadengira nti just yabade point, not mainly play to earn. Yabade point yange nti when Festo was explaining these things, metaverse, kubanga your thing is what guys, the whole week no trade. Yeah, wow. Amateur trader meaning nti obanga tobadde na trade week yonna yo ekisooka you're patient and disciplined. Those are traits of a good trader. If you can't set up, then then it means only patient. Ezo traits are, if you're patient, if there is no trade, sit on your hands. Sit on your hands, the better setup will come. So it is just a matter of time. Linda bulinzi your setup. Totunulira nti kubanga it is better to wait for a setup than taking a setup which will not happen. For example, yesterday, nze nabadde eno trade eri waneno. I took this trade. Ngeri waneno. When you go to 30 minutes, 1 hour, let me first cut it out. Tulabe a post-mortem. This was yesterday. Somewhere here, I think. So we are in this range yesterday. Katinga, either we break above or kweyongerayo, or we come and retest this low. Yabadde plan yang. Either I wait for a retest to this level, or we break above to continue. But I wasn't looking for sells. No, I was looking for buys or bias already ginyina mu bwongo nti gold should push higher due to the inflation rates. So netu rejecting, I think it was here. Yeah, it was here, I think. Sawa zabade yesterday lero make. Lero Friday. Yesterday was 16th. This was Friday, 16th, somewhere here. So we are rejecting. For me, my idea was to retest here. Then we reject again to this level. Then we start pushing. So my idea was to take a trade here, over to break above to continue here due to clean traffic waneno. Naye nga wasn't looking for sales unless tuze ne tu breakinga waneno sales nade situnuulira nnyo sales. Neera bwe yabatandise okukkirira saabadde na mululu gamba nti kantekinge wadde sales ndowooza olaba they were good sales. Wabaddewo wano sales ennungi. Think ng'olaba we are rejecting. Wabaddewo entry ezabadde zisobola okuwa sales. Ndowooza olaba we had several entries here naye nagambye ngenda kulinda kubanga we can reject here ate I couldn't take a buy mweno range unless nga tu breakinze over on this level. Yabadde trade yang singa yandese neyambuka bwambusi neera nga tempadde breakout nungi neera sandi giyingidde. So nejja netuddamu netu retestinga until we rejected. Olaba engeri gye ya rejectinzeemu. So now when I saw this rejection in this rejection area, nagambye bugambi now needs a confirmation either a candle to make a new high oba okufuna green candle, bullish candle, because now tulabye ba sellers they are failing to break this support level, meaning there is too much demand. Tubadde ne volume nene naye kati we are seeing this rejection and singa ebadde ya continuing at least yandibadde a closing up below. Naye you imagine from this volume nejja ne closing on the same level. So kyenalinze kufuna confirmation ezolaba neera breakout I entered then ne break ne yambukira ddala. I waited for this. Nabadde ndaba trades ezabadde wano wabaddewo eno wabaddewo breakouts ez'enjawulo naye ne ngamba ate the more confirmation I got bwe twakoze these equal highs ne ngamba there is liquidity on work taking. So if we come back ne retesting there is a high gondi probability nti tuli likely okujja taking out this liquidity. No at least you're retesting these highs over this order block. I didn't hold to this high. Naye already bobala pip wise for me, as long as I can get 50 and above, manya that was a good day. Chengezaako kuleta nti can you wait for your setup? Kiki kyolinze bwoba toyina kyolinze togenda olinze bakusanze wali ku state square oyimiridde bakubuuza olinze eki tomanyi kyolinze kati kiki kyokola bajja kukwata ido. So kiki kyolinze. So if then I was expecting this to come back to this. If we don't, it means tulina okukola support at least kweno level naye nga we would come here then to continue higher. If we have not tapped into this level, then netandika okurejectingira kweno order block. Eno order block tugirabye yebadde ku 4H. Nandyagadde tukomewo wano oba kweno order block wansi oba kuzina eno premium levels, which I don't think we can now. Naye at least yokukola bwemba missinze eno trade, then how can I make another trade mwe yogun? Because we are breaking highs, a break of structure. We are trying to break structure. Tulaba we are making higher highs, higher lows, then chichi chenjagala to make another higher low, then to make another higher high. Echo chensubira the simple structure. So katingenda kulinda, if we just continue up, sigenda kugira kubanga chenfa jagala gundi yange happening. Chenize happening gambe bera webuze ninda chi every time ubobango tunolide chat webuze chichi chenjagala olaba netwambuka netukomawo nadde njagala tugire if before we hit this nabadde njagala tusooke tukirire, then I take that advantage. naye twayambuse bwambusi kitegeeza I couldn't take kubanga already eno move happenings almost 80% of the move I've missed. Kati okutakinga chance ya 20% ebeera risk. Njagala nebuuze, how can I go with this move from here over from the start? Over how can I take this move? Naye tulaba this is very bullish. How can you sell here? Kitegeeza eno sell eyinza okubeera short lived then netwambukira ddala. Unless nga tuzze ne tu retesting ne tukola kye tuyita double top ne tu rejecting ne tulaga ntulemereddwa okweyongerayo wansi. Something like that. So kyekyo kyekimu kye mbadde ngezaako okuteekawo nti if we do that then banoonya sells. So now ne tukola this tuze ne tukola pullback. I think nandibadde njagala takinga this pullback okweyongera waggulu. Kati waneeno we tuli tuze tukoze pullback yadde tetukoze to retest here naye level kije to retesting deco. This is the rejection area. Tulabye nga waneeno waliwo volume okuviira ddala eno. Kati nze kwe ngambye if we are rejecting here tulaba imbalance this gone. I didn't go to the smaller time frame, then I would realize nti tulina order block waneeno. This order block bw'otunuulira if I go to mbadde ku 2 hours when I'm taking day with the conference on 4H nga nsubira 4H erina okubreaking at least okweyongera waggulu. Naye when you look at this tubadde tujja tukkirira laba volume eri mu sales, volume eno ba buyers buli we bajja volume eno, this volume then laba eno nga tutuuseewa area of interest. Tekiri mandatory nti tulina okukkirira wano, no. Tusobola nakati tukyasobola okudda maybe ne tu rejectingira wano oba waneeno ne tukomawo eno wansi tusobola, naye ne possibility ey'okweyongerayo obweyongezi naye esobola. So can I take my possibilities zonna opportunities ngezese opportunity yange? So many people lose. I mean, they felt oliagamba namisinze trade, which is okay. You can miss a trade. Naye trade yobadde ogyetegekedde otya? This is the setup. If you were on 1 hour, twambuse tukkiridde tuuse ku area of interest, then candle sooka olabe candle zineeno bwe ziformings. Very bearish candle after hitting the order block. Sorry, another bearish candle naye kati laba volume ali mu zino candles, then laba eno almost a doji erina weeks 2 emabega ne waggulu ne wansi. Eno candle eremeddwa closinga below this candle ate ng'eri ku kiku area of interest. After this candle failing to close even lower than this candle, ekoze tufunye bullish candle. Then someone with bw'oba oyagala kugira, this is an order block. You could wait for that candle to retest. You would wait for price to retest that order block to enter. Kweno order block noganze kanjirindire wanene. So price we breaking eno low nyingi after this bullish candle. Jukira bullish momentum waneno tulina ba bulls banji. Eno simple structure gundi levels abali mu mentorship yaffe ndoza mubitegeera. You can relate. Chances nyingi after getting a green candle nti tugenda kola new high. kati entry yo ye matalinga, either you enter on the break of the high or you can wait retesting ano kweyongerayo. So this setup ejja kubeera invalid if we break this low, meaning kati tugenda ku another area of price sensitivity over area of interest, which is this. Do you want to hold this trade up to this level? Chovola by put my stop loss nti singa tufailinga ne tudde eno once tugende eno, this is a big drawdown, sagala gibeeramu. So I'm willing okubeeramu eno drawdown okuva ano mpaka wano ino. When I'm targeting this, is this a good trade? Yes. Bala drawdown yange gyendi willing okubeeramu okusinga, this is my stop. I'm entering from here. Sigenze ku small time frame, mbadde nkozesa higher time frame. Singa nfuna nze entry ku higher time frame, I don't go to the smaller time frame. However, if I had waited for this, ningamba maybe kubanze sikozesa, I put market orders. Kitegeeza I would go to the smaller time frame neninda. Kati I entered here, I'm risking this to get this. Olaba gwe proportion yewera. Is it good? Katubale buneno buli bumeka. Kaneno kamu. Then 1 to 2 risk reward. I'm risking one of this kuva waneno wenyingiride paka we bayitinga gundi yange nga target yange eri 1, which is okay. Then I'm expecting to make a higher high. If I take some partials here, then we can go higher. What is the time? Okay, tunatera okumaliriza. However, singa tugira ngenda kuvaamu, sigenda codinga this drawdown singa to breaking aneno kubanga tusobola okugira ddala eno wansi. Sina kindi no breaking ira ddala. My bias is still a buy. Kati neera bwembanga nvudde mu bankubye waneno bankubye kaneno kamu. Kitegeeza if I get a proper entry the same as this, waneno ngenda riskinga tugeze waneno, stop loss yange genda kubeera wano nga ntagetinga kineno. Bw'obala kineno, this is almost 1 to 5. Bankubye 1 luli, then I'm risking another one. Naye I want to get 5. Kitegeeza I can get 5 minus 1 I've lost, that is 4. That is what I'm doing every time. Looking for the setup, you execute on your setup, wait for that setup to happen. Kiki kyoyagala okulaba, buli lwobeeraawo buli lwojja ku chat weebuuze kiki kye nandyagadde okulaba. If you ask that question, then you wait for that. If you don't wait for that, nojja buzinoga ng'erinnya kankayingire, chances nyingi ez'okuba nti ako kogenda oyingira kagenda gaana, kubanga tomanyi ogenda even kutya kuteeka mu stop loss kubanga toyina plan yaako. Tetuva tugamba plan for your trades and trade your plan. If you don't have a setup meeting your plan, then don't trade it, just leave it. So plan yange nagibabuulidde okuva we nayingidde, nkubuulidde in case nga ekoze eki. So if you just waiting okufuna setup, it's okay. Hope that makes sense to someone. Read and more profits. I don't put smanya stop loss to break even until I take partials. If when take a stop loss to break even, manya have secured some profit. Siraba lwaki ntekinga tugeze nejja ne ntekinga going to break even. Nejja ate ne tugeze wanene. Nejja ne komawo ne ntekinga out. Kubanga nkyasuubira eno tennafuna setup webeerera invalid kubanga ekyasobola okujja aneeno okuretestinga this order block. Kati if you put your stops at the order block, kitegeeza yo free eno price ekyasobola okuddamu eno order block ne continuing nga nekola continuation. But for you, you're putting your stops at the same level where your price is winning, or it can come to retest. Ate you're putting your stops there. Kitegeeza if you want to put your stops, to trail your stops, so kolinde forming a setup yemu nga eri wano, forming anyway oba wane eno oba wa ekulaga nti emaze okukola area of sensitivity tugeze wane eno bwe wati. Then bwekola ekyo ne forming another order block kati etuuse wano, then you can bring your stops to break even. Kubanga bwene breaking eno eri eno kibeera kibi, eina kujja eri only allowed okudda. For me, this is what I say. It is allowed okujja mweno order block rejecting. If it rejects like that, nga bwelabye bwekoze wane eno eze mweno order block ne rejecting ne kola continuation. Ne wane eri allowed okudda wane eno ne rejecting ne kola continuation. This is ati. Then if we break above here, ngenda kuba nteeka eno stops zange kweno oba kweno order block kati eri allowed okudda wane eno. That is how I trail my stops. Simalaga gambi ngenze mu profit unless I'm securing profits. If you're securing profits, kitegeeza maze okujjawo risk, naye why would you go in profits? Ne bajja ne bakustepping out mangu nnyo, kyokka ate trade nejja nekomawo wano wansi ate neryoka eyambuka. Kikola sense, kyesiraba wawonze sense. So guys, like the stream bobanga zineno olumu tetuzifuna, kubanga for me ebiseera ebisinga ndabanga trades zijja kujja, ekisinga okuba ekikulu kulaba nga tubaako kye tweyigiriza, so that ne bwe bateze kayingire. I mean God and GJ buys both. Ebiseera ebimu GJ eri etera okukola negative correlation, like God bw'aba alinnya GJ nakkirira, naye ennaku zino engeri akatale gye kabadde kagira, maybe naye I wouldn't like to abantu. For me, I will be looking for sales on GJ. Enda kuba nonya sales unless nga to break-ins above. Enda nonya sales ku GJ. Aliwo ali mu buys za GJ. Ngenda nonya sales. I will go to the smaller time frame, 30. Tekoze nga bwembadde njagala. This is still this is a bullish candle. Eno tewadde week waggulu, erese liquidity waneno. So tekoze nga bwembadde njagala kugira, kitegeeza nti naye nga I'll be looking for sales if we start ebineno nabyogedde dda. So 30 or 15 minutes ngenda laba eriwe empa setup ennungi. Weak bullish candle, njagala weak bullish candle, saagala yingira ku strong bullish candle. Nda kulaba padde gundi nnungi nga bw'olaba. This is a strong bullish candle. Yeah, we can continue down. Really, this is a rejection area. Tugyogeddeko, but someone says neera ali mu buys on GJ. Nga tuli ku rejection area. Where are you going? Oyagala target ki? Let me share the message. And bayinza okugamba nti ndi wa lugezigezi. Just be patient. Tuli mu supply zone. I mean both God and GJ buys. Both. gye tugambye eyingirira supply. Market orders and market orders are the same as instant market executions. Market orders maybe ng'ogamba stop orders like buy stop, sell stop, maybe limit. And if you're in a market, like you want that order limit orders, maybe chobadogamba limit orders. Lwaki saagala limit orders? Nze ndi muntu ali dynamic. Like for example, if you feel like nti eno supply zone we are going down, nebuuza kande neefominze etya ez'okumpa that order eyo sell, jagala njirabe efominze ntya. For me, I look at particular candles. I don't just look at the structure. Tunuulira candle ebehavinze etya bwetuusaawo. Jagala ndabe nga bwe tutuuka ano mu supply zone, it is a weak bullish candle. Kubanga I cannot sell on a strong bullish candle. How can you sell on this candle? Of course, esobola okukkirira, naye njagala nnyo ndabe at least smaller time frame, 15 minutes, nga tulaga weakness. So kati njagala nsooke neetegereze ki ekigenda okwapeninga mu eyo area. If we are bullish, njagala tuuke waneeno tulage rejections. Ekirala, are we taking out liquidity? Tuina liquidity wano, lwaki tukoma wano, lwaki tetusooka ne tumupiikinga ne tujja then ne tulyoka tukola ki? Tulyoka tukkirira. Kati ebyo byentunuulira, how are we behaving? Kati before I take a trade, then njagala ndabe, are we taking out liquidity? Are we manipulating the kubanga katale kali about manipulation, about taking the strong survives. So kati njagala ndabe, are they manipulating? Are they fighting? Tewali agenda kuwa buwi sente olw'okuba tutuuse wano kati sell, kati buy, sell. Of course this will happen nti sometimes ojja kwesanga ng'egira nejja netuuka ano neeselinga, naye sometimes ojja kwesanga ng'ekumanipulate nze. So njagala nnyo nensooka ndaba bwe ndeka eno ngamba okay ndese. If it gives me another opportunity, then njagala ndabe, is it doing this? Then I go by that. Is it giving me a doji, a pin bar, something like that? Mweno supply zone. So I will not put a sell limit, no, kubanga maybe a sell stop somewhere here. Naye sagala nnyo limit orders olw'okuba nti njagala nze netunuulire, njagala mbeerewo mu katale kakole kyensuubira kye kagenda okukola, then bwe kaba tekakikoze, yeah, sometimes I put some limit orders naddala mu Asian session. I look at a setup ekiro sigenda kubeerawo nengamba maybe tugenda kukola ki, kyova olaba sitera kwata ezo zigundi tugeze ku gold. Yeah, if you would put your buy limit waneeno ku eno kando, obadde oli mu kituufu ng'eyambuka. Nze njagala ndabe kubanga esobola okujja nkendeeza gundi yange, kendeeza mba nkendeezeza risk yange ey'okubeera hit, okubeera hit like okukola loss. Yeah, so byebyo bannaaye olaba, this is a structure ku small time frame, ku higher time frame kyekiri. If you go to the smaller time frame, this is what is happening. Area of interest nga bwe tulabye eno area, kati ku area of interest twagala tulabe weakness mu ba sellers, twagala tulabe failure of break of structure, I mean the levels, then tutandika olaba break of structure. Nga bw'olabye waneeno tulaba momentum, break of structure, then oba oyagala komawo kola mitigation, kureactingira mweno order block, then we'll eyongereyo. So you could do this on a smaller time frame if you want that. Naye ng'omanyi kiki oyagala. This is how smart money works. Aliwa ayinza okugamba, hey, you enter on the same, yeah. So just bw'obanga togenze na higher time frame, if you go to the smaller time frame, kiki kyoyagala olaba? It was a bullish candle, then pull back, then a continuation, and a mitigation to come back to pick this liquidity to continue up. Bwetyo bwebadde, if you could see that. Just kyoyina kulaba to wait for failure to break below, and otumanyi nti it is just a pullback. Kati maybe your concern yayinza kubeera nti we had a break of structure here. Break of structure. And eyinza okuba ekomyewo kupickinga more liquidity to continue down. Naye ndaba waneeno we have this order block eri more probable okusinga zino zonna eziri waneeno. Supply zone eno. So eno bw'otunuulira eno kando ye yavuddeko break of structure. Kati bwetubanga tuli muneeno maybe tuyinza okuba tugenda typinga muno kweyongera wansi because of the break of structure. Kati waneeno wenjagala otekingira ki partials zange kweno area. This is where I want to take my partials. And it is a good risk reward already. If I take my partials from there, this was my entry, somewhere like that. Risk about day 1, 2, day 1, no? So, which is 1 to 2.5 almost. Niwengamba cancel kentwale 1.15. So, profits for me nze ziri gundi. Sajja agambe you can even be with negative risk reward. Okola chikati if you just put your stop loss to break even. Nti oteke wano eno kando eri likely okujja nekola ki price eri likely okujja ne retestinga this order block here to continue higher. So kati ebyo byonna bibale akatale kiki kye kasobola movement esobola okukola eti kati gwe bakugjeemu olw'okuba stops zo zitadde ozambusiza mangu your trading earlier ne bakugjamu. Concern yange eri ku liquidity ono gwe yalese wano. These almost equal lows. We have this, then neno. Eyo yokka ye concern yange. But if we continue higher, yeah, I will take my partials then ninde egenda kola ki mu New York session. Guys, ndoza tugenda kuba tukoma wano. But just do your thing, wait for it to happen, then tuberenga. Kandabe mu chat. Okay, market orders, God love, Chelsea Juke. Yeah, for me, I think God yali direct. If you know how God moves, no manya fundamentals is moving. God is very, very, very direct. Atagaba sente naye bw'oba tomanyi ajja kukuba. If you don't know, if you don't take God no malaga mutwalo olina okumanya ddi lwa movinga. Waliwo gwe nagamba ku saa 9:2 weewale God. Well, if you're trading God at 320, don't enter. Oba labanga either oli mu deep profits. If you're in deep profits, but before you enter, labanga, if you're not in deep profits at 3:20 p.m. eza Uganda kumwenda kitundu, beranga wetirako kumwenda kitundu. Gezaako if you're trading gold, gezaako kulabanga otunuulira this 320. Simanyi oba mpandiika kuki. Am I sharing the chat? Sorry. 320 bobanga trading a gold PM, either labanga you're deep in profits oba you're out of, oba you're not in gold. Bw'obanga oyagala kugira sigenda biyisomesa ebyo biri deep sijja biyitamu. So guys, thanks for like the stream. Tugenda kuba ndowooza tukwatagana ku Monday inshallah katulabe weekend kiki kye tugenda okubeerayo nakyo, but like the stream, yeah, let us be there. Mwebale kubeerako, share with others, tulabe kiki kye tujja okukwasaganya. See you, let's meet.